Hey there. We're first ride since we've gotten Jimmy in last night. We did a little groundwork, and I went with the side pull because his head's already up, and he looks like I have the sense that he's worried about his mouth. He has supposedly 90 days or so on him, and then has been in an 8 month layoff. So all this is pretty fresh to him right now. So first thing I want him to do is drop his nose. So which is softening his face. So then when we start working on the rest of his body, he's going to let that face drop. Again, the face isn't the goal. The goal is to get the hind working, lifting me up, and the face will come naturally. But I always try to get a little bit of softness there, just for trouble, in case he wants to run off. I have better control. And once he's used to that head coming down, he'll allow it to come down when his body shapes. So I'm going to ask for his nose with a one hand set, one hand bouncing. And we're just going to stay at this until he gives. Now, was that the perfect position for his head? No, but I don't care because that'll happen when we work on his body. All I want is him to give to that pressure and give me a little try, like that. So notice how quick that release is. Super quick. And he's holding his head here just because he's comfy and he's balanced. Now, when his head comes up, that shows a little bit of anxiety or worry about me getting in his mouth. So, comes down, easy peasy. Now I'm going to add a little bit of shift my weight back, bounce with my legs, and I want him to take a step back. So I'm going to sit, bounce with the legs, and now I'm just going to keep asking for the nose and a step. And I'm not going to stop till I get the nose. So sit, legs, nose. Now I want to add a little bit more pressure, and he doesn't like the pressure, so we're just going to keep going until we get a step in the nose. So he's just trying to figure out what I'm asking for. He's not fighting me. He's just like, what's the answer? How do I get you to just kind of mellow out up there? Sit, legs, hand. There's the feet, but I didn't get the softness, and there's the nose. Now this is a horse that has never done this. I don't know what they did when they started him, but this sequence he's never had before, I'm pretty sure. So you can see how quickly they start to find the answer. I mean, it's been, 5 minutes, and he's already softening his face, giving me his feet, let me tie his feet to my body and hands. There's the worry, his head's up, and there's the relax. All together. Nice. We'll just push him forward a little bit. I'll go backwards now. Sit, feet, hand. And what we're going to want, is eventually he'll just work off the seat. I won't have to do the hands. I won't have to do the legs. He'll just listen to my seat and back up, and his head will just come down naturally. There's a lick and a chew. He's definitely not worried. So go forward, sit, feet, hands. And there I asked for a couple more steps, and he was pretty willing. Seat, feet, hands. And as long as I keep this order, he knows what to expect, and he'll begin to anticipate the hand. He'll begin to soften his face before I even have to get there. Seat, leg, hand. And a little step, but enough of a step I'm going to let him have it. And again, we're not shooting for perfection, just a willingness and a try. And then you reward every try. Well, that was pretty quick. So he's getting it. Seat. And did you notice he stopped off my seat that time? Because he's anticipating the backup. So, anticipation is your best friend or your worst enemy. So try to make it work for you by keeping the sequence ongoing. Seat, legs, hand. Now I'm asking, originally I wanted the nose. Then I wanted a step in the nose. Now I want 2 steps, 3 steps in the nose. We're just gradually build up where we give that release. His nose is already coming. And there's 3 steps. And I don't know if you can see, but it feels like he's starting to pick me a little here and rock under a little back here, which is that's the ultimate goal. Seat, legs, hands. There. And he's starting to pick me up. He knows the routine enough that he's going to walk out and be ready for it already. So we already know from how quickly he's getting this, that this guy's no dummy. He's handsome and smart. So anyway, this is my first ride. This is the very first thing I would do on him. Well, did do on him. He's been here all of 12 hours now over the night. And this is just the process of how we start. So we'll just keep going and keep filming, and pretty soon we'll have a whole series and you can see the whole thing.